Hello there and welcome back to EU4, where I'm playing as Korea and unfortunately currently in a war against Ming, which they instigate after breaking their alliance. My only real plan in this war is to choose a point I can defend as best as I can, being Gangai, and put my most efficient army there possible. Combat width is 27. So if I got 4 cavalry, I got 23 infantry units and the rest artillery there. So I'll take those 3 infantry, those artilleries, send them to Gangai as well. And that means the most efficient army I can produce is now in that province. Unfortunately, they're taking manpower losses though, which is a bit of a downside to it. And really, that's all I can do. They've got that many troops and that many boats that I can't attack. I can't really take land back. All I can really hope to do is preserve my numbers and inflict some losses on them. And see when they'll be keen to take peace. They want the core of Nor. So they want this province here, I believe. No, they want Nyong. Where's... I don't know what province they want, to be honest. That one? Yes. They want this little province here as their war goal. So I'm just going to hopefully ride this out. I don't know. I'm not sure what my plan is after this. Maybe to try and take some land off Usugi and relocate? Is that a valid plan? It's probably the best I can really give at the moment. Now that Ming's decided they don't like me anymore. People are offering me loans. I don't really need money. I've already got too many people. Oh, that's right, because they're taking my land. No, everyone's happy to offer me help now. They didn't want to be my ally though, did they? Let's just see if I put a few feelers out. 73,000 troops are there. Maybe I can frustrate them, take some of these provinces back. I'm just going to keep this core army here as my ultimate fallback position. The reason why I've chosen Gangai as my fallback point is that it's got a fort and it's a mountainous terrain. So if they do attack me, they get a dice roll of -2, plus I also get defensive bonus of 25%. So it would be a very hard province for them to take. I'm not sure, what's their military? They got Miltech 11. I got a better Miltech than them. I'm hoping at least it'd actually be quite costly for them to attack. You've almost taken over the entire north. Problem is, me just keeping this army here is very costly for attrition. I'm just bleeding thousands of troops sitting there. I guess I can split them up for now. Unhappiness among the artisans. Conflicts and protests over taxes, corporations, trade and customs policies are becoming quite frequent and could result in a sharp drop in our industrial production if we don't handle the situation carefully. Oh, just abolish a tax. I've kicked my ships out. I'll try and send them down to the Japanese borders. Alright, looks like they're almost here. I'll put them back together. Let's see what this last stand can do. Jeez, look at that army. It's a pretty good peace offer. I'll cede 2 provinces. Caution will cede 2 provinces. Fortunately, you have to release nation. I'll accept that as an offer. Because the advantage of that is that I keep my armies intact. Influenza. Rumors say that sailors came back from a trip sick like hell, and the ones who didn't die on board infested the whole city with their disease. It is time to act before the whole country dies from coughing and cold sweat. I'll put the quarantine in place. Not sure I can make new states all of a sudden. The burghers rise. The burghers are rising against changes in our country, which have limited their powers. Clearly, they are not happy with having the privileges of the nobility strengthened. Just got one now. Too few rivals, have to make Yusugi a rival. That's that problem put away. That's an advisor. Yeah, I'm bleeding money. I kept my vassals, which is good. So I gotta redo my fleet, don't they? I've got 5 ships too many now. Oh, that's why I'm bleeding money, because I've got 3 units too many. Yeah, I'll take 2 from that army. I'll take 2 from that army, that will reduce cost a bit. And I've also got 5 ships too many. Got 20 galleys for some reason. Galleys. Okay, so I'm back under my limits. I'm making money, that's something. Education for a king. The tragic passing of the previous king has left Yuan without a parent, but not without guardians or tutors. Advisors serving at a court are preoccupied with giving him the best education available in preparation of ruling Korea. Hoping to gain favour and influence in the future, many people try to serve as a primary influence. Ultimately, one of them is likely to succeed, impacting what sort of ruler Guam Wan will turn out to be. We do 1, 2, 4, so I guess I'll give him a boost to his administrative skills. Not sure that actually did anything. Okay, not sure what that event did. Alright, so I guess my 2 goals now would be to get this place back, which won't be easy. And to get that place back. Ming! Alright, so Ming aren't exactly upset with me anymore. They actually give me a royal marriage. Okay, that's interesting. And I'll get my guy back. Okay, so Ming have gone from loving me to hating me, declaring war, and now they're back to wanting to be friends again. Not quite alliance already, but let's see if I can turn this back into an alliance. Maybe I can use Ming. Maybe I can use Ming to take over the rest of Japan. I think I have to. I think while they want to be friends and give me troops, I should make the most of it. Take Japan and use it at least like a second home of sorts. Sale of titles. My lord, one of your advisors has suggested selling of titles of nobility to anyone who can afford to pay. It could bring in lots of money and open a way for social advancement for the rich if we do, but it would devalue the idea of nobility and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. Should we do this? I'd say nobility cannot be bought. I'll get my stability point back. I want to try and annex Jianshao as well. Because they don't provide very much. Caution's a pretty good vassal. They give me a good number of units and money. So that's Ming maxed out, is it? Alright, well I'm now apparently an ally with Ming again. How's that for a turnaround? Oh well. Jianshao will not trust Korea to die properly. Oh, that's nice. I can get a new tech level. Deploy tech 11. The wharf. The great wharves and jetties will act as entrepots for the world's goods. Let us build them and prosperity will follow. So we can build another form of manufactory. Yeah, I can get an alliance with Ashikaga. The question is, if I had an alliance with them, would they declare war with me? I'm gonna take the risk. I think it's a risk worth taking at this point. They're allied with Ito, but that's all they're doing with them. I'm going to roll marriage with them. It's really friendly up to Ashikaga. See what I can make of it. Hopefully, Ming only wanted that one or two provinces. I mean, I wish I didn't lose them. Lost another employee, another advisor. Dropping like flies. I'm going to take the cheaper ones for now. Obviously my budget has decreased a little bit. So, Gyom1 EE is now my leader, 124, which isn't great. An educated king. The education Guam1 had grown up during the regency has prepared him to rule as a king, just as we hoped. The advisors who provided it are proud of having left such a lasting legacy in the wisdom and motives of the man who will rule Korea. Oh, he gets 2. That's pretty good. So it's a 3-4-3. No, 3-2-4. I got an heir already? Oh, jeez. He's fertile. 15 years old. Alright. Well, that was a bit of a strange turn of events this episode, that's for sure. However, it at least looks a bit more positive than it did at the start of the episode. Let's just hope I can keep being happy from now on. That'll be it for this time. Next episode, let's see if I can't get back with some positive wars perhaps. Just get some more forward momentum going. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate the support and hope to see you next time. Take care out there.